idea was it for the website to choose people and match them up?
Bobby.
What Bobby or
What was the match?
they were searching, found the website, and liked the idea that they could match up, and saw that I was from Florida.
We need to ramp it. We need to add more categories because interestingly enough, and I'm not saying that they copied us, but right after we did that, their voting started doing it. But theirs is a lot more detailed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have a bazillion more agents, so it's easier to have a lot more categories.
Yeah, and I don't know, do you really want to do that? Because then it makes people too cliquish.
Yeah,
So, I
but
don't know.
you know, someone really wants someone who knows about horses.
Right,
or, you know,
right.
something like that.
That's true. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's true. Horses. Yeah, so they contacted me for a house that we got on the contract. And then they started saying that they wanted to look at some land and they wanted to look at some other houses. And I'm like, because I worked with Sunday Brand before in the year.
Yeah.
And she said, you're selling him this house and it's cash. She said, she was worried that they'll pull out.
Yeah.
And I was too, and I thought, no, they're pretty much, they're good to go. It's cash. It's an investment property, and Sunday said, okay, great. And then
Sunday, what's the last one?
Grant. And
I'm listening.
So then I get a message saying they want to look at some more houses and some land, and I'm like, oh no. Well, they want to buy a second or land to build a second house. They own several restaurants in Alabama on the coast, and they want the second house to be for them and their staff to bring up for getaways.
I'm glad that worked out.
On that website, so you'll have to.
So Bobby, yeah. That was her brainchild, and then the web developer made it work. Right now, yep. What? Oh yeah. Hi Russ.
Hey,
How are you?
excellent.
Good. Hi Stephen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. We got Karen in the waiting room. There she goes. A few others. We got a couple more minutes before we start. What's everybody doing on this lovely rainy day?
Staying
Ready
dry.
to be in bed.
I know. It is going to be like this for a couple days, I think. I'll be right back. So you can put the link on the portal, and then okay. And you need a password? How does it make it? Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
So somebody could essentially forward that link and they could get into our private.
Right.
But
Right. All right. Okay. Oh no, one more minute. You know how I like to be prompt. It's a curse. I get it from my dad. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. That's for sure. Okay, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and get started. Oh, here's Michelle in the waiting room. Hold on, admit. Okay, so we had a request today to review all of our different marketing tools and how do you access our marketing tools and our logos and how do you do different things. So is there anything, before we get started, is there anything that you want to make sure we discuss, or we can hold off for questions at the end? I just want to make sure I touch on everything that people want to talk about. Anything? Okay.
Anything goes.
Okay, so we're kind of going to do this as a Q&A. I think all of our marketing starts with our branding. So where can you find our branding guidelines?
In the portal.
On the portal. Good job, Stephen. You can find it on the portal. Does everybody know how to log into the portal?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. So then we don't need to review that. So anything that we do related to our marketing, we obviously want to make sure we're consistent with our branding guidelines, which can be found on the portal. Now, if you actually need the logo files themselves or the elements to the logo files, does anybody know where you could find that?
No.
That's in the Dropbox.
Right, exactly. It is in the Dropbox. Does everybody know how to access Dropbox? Stephen, you may not. Have you accessed it yet?
I have not.
Okay. So basically, and I think, so everybody actually has to have a personal Dropbox account, which is real easy to set up and free. And then we would invite you to be a member of the ARG's Dropbox, and then you can access it that way. So I think everybody but Stephen probably has already been in there. Is there anybody other than Stephen who has not been in there? Okay. All right, so Stephen, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then after this is over, I'll make sure. So Sherry's never sent you an invitation to that yet?
No, and I do have a Dropbox.
Okay. All right, so let me see. We're going to share my screen. Share. Okay, Dropbox. So once inside Dropbox, this is the ARG Dropbox.
We're seeing a different screen. I think we're seeing your Zoom screen.
Oh, you are? You can't, you don't see this, you don't see, hold on. Okay, do you see something that says Zoom phone is expanding? I'm gonna look over my shoulder and look at.
We see
What you
Zoom
see?
joining.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else.
When you first share the screen, it gives you options of which screen to share.
And I might have shared the wrong one.
Maybe.
All right, hold on. Share screen. Now, do you see Dropbox?
Yes.
Yay! All right. Okay. So this is what the Dropbox folder looks like. And sorry, I get so impatient. So I don't know why it's not letting me scroll down, but so you would have ARG, and this you can find, you know, if you need your headshot, you need buyer documents, mortgage information, here's the logos, Lux logo, new marketing. So basically this was our original portal before we decided to do the agent portal. So if you can't, and not everything in the agent portal is actually in Dropbox. I mean, I'm sorry, not everything. Yeah, everything is in Dropbox and not everything is in the agent portal. So if you can't find something in the agent portal, you can definitely come back to Dropbox and try to find it. So for example, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think the new logo files are on the agent portal, are they?
I was just checking to see about that because I thought that Sherry was putting those in the agent portal, but
We can try to do that, but for some reason I didn't think that they were, and we'll work on that. But if you need the original files, It's in this, and it's everything from PNGs to JPEGs to transparent backgrounds, whatever you need. So this is a resource for that Dropbox. So
And they're also, depending on what you're using them for, they're also already preloaded into Canva.
yes, and we're going to talk about Canva in a bit. So absolutely. If you wonder where your agent headshot is, if you need to use it for any of your marketing, all of these files can be found on the Dropbox because they're larger files and don't need to be on the agent portal. We should have them in the different formats, from the square to the rectangular to whichever. Does anybody have any questions about Dropbox and how to access it? All right. So Stephen, I will make sure you get access to Dropbox after this call.
Okay, thank you.
And Paige, I think I saw that you just joined. Do you have access to Dropbox? Do you know? Let's see, is she on there? Oh, and there's Gail too. All right. If anybody doesn't have access to Dropbox, let me know and we'll get you in there.
Hey, Hadley.
Hey, Paige.
Sorry, I do have access to Dropbox.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just want to make sure everybody has it, so that's great.
Hadley, we have
Yes.
to go over accessing Dropbox once again, please.
Say it again.
Would you go over accessing Dropbox once again?
Yes. So, let me see. Let me move this so I can see. So currently I'm logged in, but I'm going to sign out and pretend like I'm not logged in. You would go to dropbox.com.
Dropbox.com.
And you
Okay.
have to have your own personal Dropbox account, which is free. You can have a free account. And then when you sign in with, your Asheville Realty Group email or whatever email address, it will give you access to all of Asheville Realty Groups from your own personal Dropbox. Does that make sense?
Yes, okay.
So then you just put in your login information, whatever it is. So I actually have a Hadley Croppett Gmail Dropbox, which is separate from a Hadley Croppett Asheville Realty Group Dropbox. And so you just sign in, and then all of your Dropbox information will be right here.
Okay, thank you.
And so, Russ, I bet you and Karen have access, but I'll also make sure. I'll confirm that.
And I just sent an invitation to Stephen to the ARG folder.
Oh, good. Gail, did you have a question?
Could you send me one too? Because apparently for a long time, I get these messages that says your Dropbox is full. And it may be that I don't want to take up everybody else's time. It may be unique to me. So we can talk afterwards. But Erin, if you would send me that link, it may be different from the one that I have that says it's full.
Yeah, and that was a common problem. And truth be told, Sherry is the expert on that. I think what is happening is that sometimes when you're giving access to Dropbox, it will say, do you want to download this to your own personal Dropbox versus, right, Erin, versus just clicking on it and not downloading it to your own personal. And so I think that's what takes up the space. And that issue might have to be tabled until Sherry gets back from vacation, but she's well versed in that because several agents have had that problem.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, any other questions about Dropbox?
So Hadley, are you
Can't
saying,
find- Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Stephen.
are you saying if that question comes up, don't download it into your personal box?
Right, exactly, because then it will take up your personal space where you should be able, I think, to access it without downloading it.
Okay.
And again, if you have issues, let's talk to Sherry when she gets back from vacation. Welcome back, Sherry. Okay, so that's Dropbox. So if you can't find something on the agent portal, your second place to look would be Dropbox because there are more things on Dropbox than are in the agent portal. Okay, does everybody know how to order business cards?
Yes.
Okay, you go, and if you ever have questions, just ask me or Erin, but you go to moo.com and we have a professional account and it's all templated and you can choose all the different kinds you want. But as a matter of fact, some of you have asked about this. I just ordered a bunch of, can you guys see this size business card so that it fits in the
Folders.
folders, the presentation folders. And so, you know, we've got all kinds of sizes. I've got this size, I've got the tiny ones, and I have the square ones. So all of those are templated on moo.com for you to order if you want additional business cards. So you might have any questions on how to order signs. That's all found on the agent portal too, and you can get that through Hinko. I'm just looking at this thing. Okay. Some other resources that we have for marketing. So the first resource we have created, Erin has created a Canva account that is ARG specific. And you would go to canva.com, and I'm gonna, if you guys have a pen, write this down because this is gonna be your login for the Asheville Realty Group templates. The login username is Asheville Realty Group at gmail.com.
All lowercase.
All lowercase. And the password is 47 Patton Ave. And it looks like, Erin, that my handwriting has capital P. Do you know if that's accurate?
It should be lowercase.
Okay, I thought that was right. So the password is 47, the number 47, and then PATTONAVE, all lowercase. So when you log into Canva,
Where is the login on this? I was lost.
So, yeah, I'll log out and I'll show you. So I'm gonna sign out. So if you go to canva.com, this login page is gonna come up.
Okay.
And then this is where you type in the email address, Asheville Realty Group at Gmail, and the password is 47 Patton Ave. And then you just click login, and it's gonna take you to this site where, sorry, I'm getting this thing out of my way. You can create all kinds of things. So for example, I just ordered us Thanksgiving postcards that you could send to your clients. Grateful for you, happy Thanksgiving. It comes with an envelope and you can write them a little Thanksgiving message. Or yeah. And I also created, well, Erin and I created this, a holiday card that says Happy Holidays, may your days be merry and bright as well, if you wanted to send your clients a holiday card. But if you don't like these designs, you are more than welcome to go exploring in Canva. So you could click on all of our designs. You could click on these different postcards, and I really encourage you to get in here and like play around in it. But for example, if I want to say, I don't like your holiday cards that you created, Hadley, I want to create one myself. You could go say holiday cards, and it will give you all of these different templates. You can scroll through them and you can say, oh, you know, okay, I like this one. And then you literally just go in and you could use this template and you can edit it. So you'll have to go in and play a training on Canva is a whole thing. But basically, if you come here, this is where you can edit things. If you go down to folders, Erin has already preloaded all of our logos and any of our design features. So say you wanted to do that, well, you know, you have to play around with it. Or you wanted to add the Asheville Realty Group logo, or you wanted to change the text to say whatever you wanted to say. You could go in and do any of this, and you could create these yourself. You could either download them right here and print them, or you know, post them on social media, or you can just, well, I have to finish it, but there's up here, once it's done, there would be a thing that says print. What'd you say, Erin?
Yeah, you can buy them directly from Canva.
Yeah, you can buy them directly from Canva, and their printing prices are very compatible or comparable and affordable, and it's super easy, and it comes to you within 3 or 4 days. So that's just a quick overview of some of the things that Canva offers. If you go back to home and see all of your designs, these are, you could find different postcards that people have created. You could create postcards, just listed postcards. Here's where Erin creates market stats. Lots of different things that you could use if you wanted to do print marketing or social media marketing or whatever. It has our brand kit already loaded. So these are all of our palettes. These are our fonts, our logos. So it'll take getting in there and playing around, but it makes designing things super easy for people with zero design skills, like myself.
Oh, that's not true.
Well,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like you have design skills because it's basically just using what they've already put together. All right, that was a quick overview of Canva, but any questions on this resource, how to log in or ways to use it?
Looks good.
Okay. All right, and those Thanksgiving cards and holiday cards will be in this week, and you can find them in the copy room. Beside the thank you cards that we also have back there, if anybody wants to write a thank you note to buyers or sellers at the end of the deal or whatever. Okay. Let's see. So another resource, obviously we have the agent portal, which we, you have your login. The login, does everybody have that, or should we give it to you again? The login is agent, AGENT, and the password is 47, capital P for patent, capital A for AV, 28801. And that should give you access to the agent portal where you can find all kinds of information, especially on marketing, including links to these recorded Zoom calls. If you ever have an hour and you want to revisit one, it has links to our listing binders, what that's all about, our presentation binders, a listing brochure, a listing flyer, a listing presentation, social media posts, open house table toppers, anything that you might want, how to build a Zillow profile, how to order business cards, agent best practices. So we all know about the agent portal. So that's another resource. Another marketing resource that we have, and for about one more month, is called promo.com. Do y'all see this website up? Are y'all on my, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So apparently we've caught like 42 of these videos and we've used about 10. So if anybody wants to come in here and create some marketing videos for themselves, they certainly can. It's called promo.com. So for example, I'm going to show you, like this is one we did last Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just these really quick, like 10, 15-second videos. And you can go in, sorry, it's loud.
And there's music too. I don't think it's coming through, but there's a catchy tune, a jingle.
Yeah, there was music. So this was even old before we even did our branding. But so you can choose ones that I've already done, or you can go in and feel free to create some specifically to yourself. We have until November 11th to use the 40 videos that we have already purchased. So if you would be interested in doing that, I'm happy to help you figure out how to do that. Then you can download them and post them to your social media. If you have it, your LinkedIn,
anywhere you want. And Aaron and I will be working to create a few generic ones that we can keep, for over time. We posted this one. It gives Aaron and I PTSD, but this artist in town, raked us, what is it called? Raked us over the coals on Instagram saying we were discriminating against artists, and it was,
Oh my gosh.
it was ridiculous. And we were like, seriously? And then when our front door got splattered with paint, I thought, how ironic. It was probably that girl. But anyway, so you can go in here. The cool thing about this is they have all kinds of templates. So you just click on templates and you can search real estate. And then they have all kinds of templates for you to choose to create these different videos. And you
Miss, it seems like it would be loud in your office.
hold on, I can't hear you. Sorry. So you would just click customize, and then our logo is already in there, so you could choose that. You could change the text. You change, where the logo is, how big you want it to be, whatever you want. And then you will, you choose it, and then you could export it and use it however you want. So let's see. That is promo.com.
This is Gail. So I was quite taken with the first one that you showed us with the dog. It happened to have a Santa hat on, but it would be a universal to be on our website. We know that 90% of the people look for a realtor or try to do their research online first. We have a beautiful website, and it's very interactive in terms of engaging because of the video at the beginning and showing all the houses, as opposed to static when you check onto other websites. But the dog, and there are some others here, is an emotional connection that you may not get when you look at the various houses on a drive-by through the neighborhood, which I particularly like. So is there some way that you can take one or two of these that target the heartstrings of the viewer to get them to click on us rather than going to somebody else's website because they didn't feel the connection from us?
Well, that's how we could use them is these are meant to be ads put out and boosted on social media that then bring people to Asheville Realty Group. I guess we could post them on are you meaning post it on the website?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because you're already doing things to get them to come to the website. I would like to see when they get to the website that they stay on our website and that they feel some connection that makes them stay.
Yeah, okay. Well, Aaron and I can take a look to see where it would be appropriate to put some of these, and maybe we rotate them through somewhere. But we'll look into that, and we would love your input on that.
Well, and already anything that gets posted on social media goes to our website. We are connected to our Instagram. We have an Instagram feed, so it's continually updated.
Yes, so when they land on our website, then this is where I'm looking for the hook to keep them on our website. It's so easy to click away.
Right. So you're wanting more personalized content like a dog or something that.
Yeah, or kids or views or the things that are on the hot button list for our clients, spacious, engaged, all the things that they tell you they want. And then they get to our website and we have pictures of houses going by. It's an active website, which I really like, but I'd like to see that there would be something else that some pop-ups along the way that they would and then followed by the ability to input their information or ask for a realtor, or, you know, there are ways on the internet now that they get you to start looking. Like if you go to the House Beautiful website and you start searching, and then it gets to a certain point where they don't give you any more information. You have to sign in or do something. And so people are used to that. And then if you have these little hooks along the way, then you can ask them for, would you like more information? Would you be connected with a realtor or be contacted?
Yeah.
Or is this the place for you?
Right. All right. With that, and that, yeah, that would be a whole another thing that we can look into, but we'll see if there's more ways to add interaction to the website. I don't like making people register because oftentimes, I mean, although we get people registering on our website all the time, but I don't like forcing registration.
Right.
Because
I don't either. I click away if you force me to do that. I'm gone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll make a note of that.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any other questions about promo.com and how you might use that? Okay.
Why is it going away?
What?
Why is it going away?
Oh, because we didn't use it and it's super expensive and it hasn't been proved super effective. So, I mean, if y'all all start using it in the next month and think that we need to keep it, we'll reevaluate that. But it really hasn't been an effective thing so far for us. So that's why. Okay. So how many of you know about the Asheville Realty Group blog? Yay, Stephen. Yay, Aaron. Okay. So every week on Monday, our blog is updated. And it's usually pretty generic content that Erin does a great job of making as local as she possibly can. But basically, what you can do is if you have a personal website, or if you have a personal Facebook page, or a personal Instagram page, you can copy this content and use it as your own and kind of position yourself as the expert in the market. So for example, you're like, how do I do that, Hadley? You would go to the blog and you would click on considering a distressed home. And basically all you have to do is copy it. So I copy it, and then you right click copy. And then you go to your Facebook page, create a post, and then right click paste. And then there you go. So that was just the text, but say, oh, I wanted to grab the picture. So go back. I don't know why it might not be doing it right now. Save it, copy image, copy. And paste. Oh, there it goes. And there's the picture. So you can either just copy and paste it straight to your Facebook page, or you could just take the picture and copy and paste that and make it a link that goes back to your website or back to Asheville Realty Group's website or wherever. But I highly encourage you to take this content and post it as your own. And that kind of positions you as the realtor expert. And it just is, you know, most people don't read all of it, but it shows that you are constantly active and up to date on what's going on. So I highly recommend people taking advantage of this great content that Erin creates every Monday on our website.
And you can even just click that link at the top there, Hadley, that URL. And if you just put that URL in a Facebook post, it will import in the photo that I have set in there as the Facebook picture.
What? Goes to go away. Hold on. I'm going to go to, okay.
It'll bring
Oh, look
in
at Erin. She's so fancy. That's a much easier way to do it than what I just described. So
Either
to
way,
review
though,
what she just said, so go to the Asheville Realty Group blog. And let's say this time you want buying a home with an easement. You click on that link. You go up into the web address, select all, copy it, Control C if you're a PC person. Go to your Facebook. I don't want to post that. Control V, paste, and there it is. Much better than the way I did. And you can also, I would highly recommend, like, you know, you could do it as simple as that, or you can also add some text of your own, you know. Ever wondered what an easement is? Contact me, I'm the expert, blah, 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 you know, something that makes it personal. But the more content you have, the better you're going to be indexed by the search engines to be found on the internet. So I highly encourage everybody to have a personal website, but at a minimum, I would suggest a Facebook professional page if you don't want to do a personal website. Any questions on how to use blog content weekly? It comes out every Monday, and Erin posts it on our website as well as she promotes it on Instagram. And also on Instagram, you could copy what she does and just post it on your own Instagram if you want. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see, let me make sure. Oh, Constant Contact is the other marketing tool that we have. Everybody should have that login information. If you don't, let me know and I can share it with you. Hold on, I'll just tell you what it is right now. Constant Contact, the username is AVL Realty Group, and the password is 16 Church, no caps. And basically, this is where you can send out your newsletter, your e-blasts for listings, buyer needs, anything like that. So every month, Erin will create the newsletter, and what I'm sure you guys may or may not know this, will be a quick review. You could find the one you want and copy it. Make sure that you copy it. And then you rename it to yours. So I would say Hadley's newsletter. Now I'm gonna say test, just so I know that this is the test. And then once you've copied it, it'll force you to rename it. Then you can change anything. You can change the subject line. You can change any of the content if you want it to highlight your listings. In particular, if you have any like local news articles that you want to highlight. Erin does an excellent job of rotating our firm listings. The challenge in these days is that by the time most of the listings come on here, they're already under contract. But then she also highlights local businesses and things to do outdoors. And then she does the stats. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but the market is up 25% year to date over last year in the month of October, October to October. We congratulate our top producers, and then you make your content your own. This is a real easy way to stay in front of your clients. I highly encourage you to use it. You can also use it for buyer needs or e-blasts. Some people don't like e-blasts. I'll send an e-blast on all my listings once a week, because you never know. Most agents ignore it unless they have a particular buyer looking for a specific thing. So you never know, someone may have had a buyer this week that they didn't have last week. So, and it also makes your sellers happy that you're marketing them. Any questions about Constant Contact? Okay. What other things do you want to know about marketing? Let's see. Okay. Are there any questions about anything we've gone over?
No, that covers it good.
Say it again, Stephen.
I said, no, that covers it pretty well.
Okay. Is there anything you feel like you need that we are not providing that you could benefit from? Okay.
Not that I can think of. You just have to play around with these things.
You do. You have to get in there and play around with them and just try different things. But, you know, it's our job to make sure you have the tools to do whatever you're wanting to do. So, all right. Well, anything else?
Fabulous. It's fabulous.
Thanks, Gail. Yay.
Yay.
Thanks,
Yay.
Hadley. It's always good.
Oh, good. Where are you? How come I can't see Callie? Where are you?
I'm in the, maybe I didn't turn my picture on.
Oh, there you are. There you are. And now I see Paige. I didn't see you either. It was when I was sharing my screen. All right, cool. Let us know if you need anything or if you want to make one of these videos or if you need help putting your blog somewhere or whatever you might need.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Hadley.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Hadley.
right, bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.